Yeah, alright mate, just doing a little bit of an addendum. I've been going around the farm, I've been selling me plots. This was a great day for selling. Turns out if you fucking leave the ranch for 60 hours, then you can go in, you can get the monies in, and you can fucking feed a horse, you know? Anyway, so we have 40,000 fucking new bucks, and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with them? Maybe I bet buy the Yoki plots or whatever. But I'm just after just realizing that, hey, wait a minute, we could just finish up this ranch and get all these plots open that we haven't even figured out a thing to do with yet. So whoop-de-doo, here we are, the tide pools, another fucking ghostly drain. All right. So I'm thinking of what I'm gonna do in the meantime, right? I'm gonna fucking get the whatchamacallit, get some flutter plots set up, because I really should do that. And then if we can get some drones set up, then that would be fucking lovely. Alright, and I want to see how these new fancy drones work in this game. I don't quite remember how they worked in the previous game. But it looks like there's a lot of islands on the outskirts that may have a little trinket of this area. So I want to just get this going so we can find the trinkets. Probably just going to ignore that drone right there, because yeah, nah, mate. If this little addendum goes for fucking 15 minutes, then it's going to be recording for 2 hours today, and that's a lot of time, and I'm fucking feeling it, mate. I'm fucking feeling it, tell you what. I'm thinking, right, it makes sense. There was a trinket in that part, makes sense for trinkets. There's 3 trinkets, there's a trinket on each of the ends of the ranch. This is one end of the ranch, so there should be a trinket just around here somewhere. Could be over on one of the outskirts of the islands, could be, or it could be on this main area. I'm not hearing any trinkly danglies over here, and those look far too accessible for me to ignore. This one's a little bit closer by, a little bit safer, so we can go over here. And we'll be good, we'll be good, we'll be good. Alright, that's some lovely stuff right there. Oops. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. That's not looking as standable honorable as I expected, but we go for it anyway. We give it a shot, we give it a shot. The game wouldn't be like me, wouldn't be mean to me again. It wouldn't kill me just for trying to go to a place that looks like I can stand on it, and then I can stand on it, and then half a second later it's like, you're dead now, and it's like, oh, okay then, sorry mate, sorry I tried to stand on something that looked very stand-onable. Didn't realize it wasn't stand-onable. My bad, my bad. You know, I thought about it in all honesty, but I went with it anyway, because I thought you'd be cool, but you weren't, so what are you gonna do, huh? I am in such a fucking mood. I was sort of started at half in my own voice and then just went back into doing this again. Like, I stopped recording, right? I talked back to chat with my friends, because, like, I wanted to chat with my friends, and then I just continued doing this voice, and I started basically just talking as if I was recording. But I wasn't, and you know what? That was fucking relieving, because I'm like, alright, cool, I'm talking, and I don't have to worry about going through this or editing this at all, but now, what do you know? I have to fucking worry about editing this now and figuring out if I'm going to put this at the end of the other video or let it end where it should end, at the funny part. So, yeah, maybe I'll put this at the start of the next video, which would be the right thing to do, I think. Would be the right thing to do. Have it be a separate video entirely, mate. Could do whatever the fuck I want to do. You're not me fucking dad. Anyway, even if you were, I'm an adult now. Help. I've been doing this voice for 2 hours. I can't stop. And this fight is, oh, what are you doing? Why are you complaining, mate? Why are you fucking complaining? Just come on, embrace it, embrace it. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong, mate. Are you saying there's a problem? There's not a problem, is there? If there was a problem, then, well, I'm gonna have to kill you, but... So, there's no problem, right? There's no problem? There's no problem? Yeah, there's no problem. It's fine. Alright, good. We're good then. Let's continue going, alright? Let's continue going. Alright, yeah? Anyway. So... yeah, what an interesting day it's been. What an interesting time it's been. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means, you know, about me and if things are working in my body or not. I'm curious because last time I just had like 1 tablet and then I was feeling tired after it seemingly had worn off, so... it might be things are going to get worse this time, thank goodness. Maybe things are going to get better this time. Maybe I'm actually going to pass out this time because I felt pretty close to passing out last time. And that will pretty much, that'll be a big thing, because that will decide my next few months. So yeah. Alright then. Let's, move on. Whoopsies. Right, well, where will this trinket be if it's not here? I haven't checked on top of that, but I wasn't hearing a jingle jangle when I was nearby that, so where am I going? Where's this voice going? Suddenly shifts into something else every now and then. Was there more on top of there that I could have gone more to the left with? I think I saw something like that. It's probably more obvious though in this major main landmass. I don't know if these would be secret, because they're probably just little rewards for you unlock this bit, and congratulations, you get a trinket now. So, maybe it's not so fucking far away. I'm using so much fucking energy, and I'm gonna have to wait for it to recharge, and, you know, by the time I go back to the main ranch, food's gonna be grown, I'm gonna be like, alright, I need to feed these boys, because I left them fucking starving for 2 days. And that's just not fair. You know, my honey hunters, they'd gone feral, they were pissed off, they really needed some food. I fed them, don't worry, they're good now, they're happy boys. But like, the poor things. I'm like too busy going off on my ways, too busy, you know, I can't. It's a tough balance, you know, tough thing being a parent. God damn. Yeah, mate, this doesn't look like it's the right place to go. Alright. Well, we'll go back, we'll check out the other way. Alright. And then we're gonna have to jetpack back over to the islands and see if we can find the fucking trinket, eh? Maybe both the trinkets are on the other side. I don't know, huh? Pretty crazy, right? Isn't it? Yeah. Maybe it is a little crazy. You know, maybe if we just like... It's just you and me. It's just you and me, eh? Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Well, you know, you just... nighttime... But I think we got off on the wrong foot, you know, Maybe we should just... take off our pants. Alright, anyway, let's move on before this goes too far and YouTube gets mad at me. Anyway, alright, back to work then, shall we? Yeah, anyway. God damn, alright, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go open the other plot now and see if maybe I'm being a little bit stupid. I would think that maybe it could be up there. Yeah, let me just exaggerate, because I know the audio, the compression is going to exaggerate my breaths anyway, unless maybe the consistency of my volume could maybe I can make the compressor a little bit more aggressive on the noise gate side of things. So, you know, that's not the compressor, but it's in the same tab in DaVinci Resolve, so I just sort of group them together. There's the trinket, eh? It wasn't in where I wanted the thought it would be, it was somewhere else. Alrighty, there we go. Mission solved. Could have found this the whole time. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know? Here we go. Meat flag. Yes. We can flag all the meats and be like, hello, friends. There's meat over here. Alright, good. Gotta help the tabby slime. That was on a ranch. Find food. Alright, what's down here? We've been down here, right? This is just another entrance to the thing. Alright. I don't know if I even went down that path before. It's pretty cool. Alright. Moving onwards, aren't we? Yep, okay. Going down into the den, and then we have this other part. What was that place called? Oh, I forget. It had something to do with water, right? Lakeside? Was it Lakeside? I don't know. Alright, see, so here's the problem now, right? We saw those guys, they were getting starving, right? And, we're on full now, and now there's a bunch of wasted food on the floor that they're not eating, because they're fucking full, because I've been feeding them too much, right? But then the alternative is feeding them too little. So we might have to step in a few times and make things work a bit better when the time calls for it. These poor fucking pomegranates, they just weren't on the floor, right? They weren't there. There was none fresh when we came back and when we were ready to feed them, and now, like, God, it's gonna actually take me 15 minutes to do this fucking thing. Alright then, that's what's happening. So these poor guys were starving and there was no food for them, so I had to... It didn't take too long for the food to appear, so I didn't give them food for anybody else. Maybe I coulda, maybe that would have been a nicer thing to do, but they're okay now. They're okay. There's even one pomegranate there. They have food. They're sleeping. They seem satisfied. Hopefully, I hope they are. I haven't received any complaints yet, so That's good. That's nice. I haven't gotten any jelly-stone in a while. Maybe we're probably gonna need it. Fucking hey, I'm thirsty, eh? My throat is real... It's doing alright. It's doing alright. 10 minutes into this. 10 minutes into this fucking ramble, eh? Gonna put this at the start of the video. Yeah, just 10 minutes of more rambling, eh? Why don't we? Why don't we just keep the train going, you know? Yeah, alright, moving on to this jungly area. This place is real pretty, the dig site. I like it over here. Alright, now we've got all 5 of them and we've got an achievement. Beautiful, there's another ghostly drain. Pretty sick, if you do say so myself. And if you do, are you me? Who am I? What was that sentence and what does it mean? Anyway, alright, this is looking more Ember Valley-esque, right? Anyway, there's a wheelbarrow over here, right? Anyway, moving on, right? Anyway, let's see. Can we touch you? You're corporeal. You're gonna stay? Perfect, perfect. There we go. Thank you, mate. Alright, amazing. So we have this area now for, honestly, it would have been nice to have the crystals over here, hey? We could still move them, we could still move them. It's not the end of the world. Still move them. Oh, is that a spring pad? Wow. It's just nice to take a breather sometimes. Boing. You know, so much excitement, so much crazy movement in this crazy cool world that we're in. God. And, you know... Anyway. Maybe we have to climb on top of here to get to the trinket, eh? Seems like that would make sense. I think I'm happy with where the crystals are, because the twins are over there too, you know? And it's like, that place, the archway seems more twinly. But now, we have so many plots, right? And we gotta think about what we're doing here. Like, what the fuck are we doing, mate? I don't fucking know. Jesus H. Christ. Is that his middle initial? I'm not sure. Maybe it's M for Mary. Maybe it's Jesus, Mary, Christ, or J for Joseph. Joseph is the one that's like kind of like... It's kind of there. He was there, right? He was there. With Mary when it all happened. It was like, well... You told me you're a virgin, but now you're pregnant, huh? What's all this about then, huh? We haven't even done it yet. We're not even married. Like, we're not, that's not allowed. And she's like, no, it's God, it's God, it's God. I swear it's God. And it's like, alright then, it's God, fuck. What are we gonna do now? I can move this tree if I don't like it. That's fun. And then fucking, what do you know? A baby comes out and he's like, I am Jesus. And then he's like, fucking hell, you were right. Jesus Christ. Good thing I didn't leave you, because I was about to, you know? Right, that being said, there are very low chances in today's world that if somebody were to go to you and tell you, hey, it's God, I didn't cheat on you, I swear it's just God, I am a virgin, I am still a virgin, despite the fact that I'm pregnant, I'm coming with the second coming of baby Jesus, here we go, here he's coming, yeah, there are low chances that that's true. It's up to you, really, at the end of the day, if you want to stick with that or not, I am not responsible for any of this. I'm getting out of it. You know what? Forget I said anything. That's a big can of worms. Alright, a lot of little trinkets we can move around and ways to redecorate this place. Ain't there? Fucking hell. I'm doing this voice so much that my voice has started to crack because I'm fucking going fucking crazy, mate. Well, surely the trinket's not over here, because I've fucking explored over here. My brain thought that was a fucking boom Gordo for a moment. I was like, what the hell are they doing over here? You know, talking in this accent all the time, it's real easy to see how fucking Australians can be so goddamn loud. My goodness. Yeah, I'm here with my normal voice. Okay, guys. Yeah, no, I don't. It's fine. I'll just go. I'll just leave. And then everyone is also like, wow, what are you doing, mate? How you been? Oh, wow. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What, you got a job yet? No. Alright, well, it's lovely, mate. Great. Alright. Yep. Yeah, anyway. so, where the fuck, what? There's this whole beach umbrella, there's this nice little scenic view up here, and yet there's no fucking trinket. Alright? I was expecting a trinket. It's my fucking birthday, and it's not my birthday. It's my fucking birthday, and you don't give me a trinket, right? You're just shitty for that. You're not shitty for that. If you can't fucking afford a trinket, then don't get me a fucking... I don't want a trinket. Stop it. Stop giving me trinkets. Unless you want to give me trinkets. Cut this out. Right, well, it's been 15 minutes, and I haven't found a fucking trinket. So the truth come out. It's been 2 hours now that I've recorded. And this place is real pretty. We've got to get some puddle slimes in here. And then maybe we can actually start selling the plorts. I've just been storing a bunch of plorts. I haven't really needed them. They seem to be mainly used for water things. And we don't have much use for water things, especially since we abolished the tar. In the great tar abolishing, you know? We did it with the great, you know? We found everything in the fucking cassette. No, we haven't. There's still one more. Where could it be? The great event that we did. The great tar abolishment. You know, we abolished the tar. There's no more tar, right? Remember that thing? You don't? Fuck. Ah, shit, you know, the recording must have gotten corrupted or something. Yeah, no, well, there were tar. I remember seeing tar, right? But they're gone now. I abolished them in this crazy event. It was crazy, very harrowing, very intense, very stressful. But, you know, I made it through. And you know what? Didn't lose anything. Really did not lose anything. Absolutely, purely skillful, masterful maneuvers from me, the pro rancher, Beatrix LeBeau. Alright. Beatrix LeBeau, how's it going, mate? Bloody hell, where's this fucking trinket? Is it over here? Of course it is. This looked so over here-ish. Of course it was over here. Of course I didn't need to unlock the other area for these trinkets. I just fucking... It made so much sense to me that you would. But I guess not. And they're just flags. Nothing fucking special, eh? Listen, alright, so in the meantime, what am I gonna do in between shit? I'm gonna probably like... I'm gonna build up the fucking... Get the flutters, probably. And I'm gonna find the rest of the trinkets, maybe, in the Starlight Strand in the Ember Valley. Fucking hell, mate. God, make me shut the fuck up, alright? End the recording. This is an intermission now. This is a fucking intermission, isn't it? Alright, thank you for coming to my intermission. I'm gonna fucking throw up now. I'll catch you later. Remember the buttons in the box.